Oh. Did you really play soccer on that muddy little field?
Oh, it wasn't muddy when I was 11.
Well, your house seems comfortable enough.
You know, when we moved in there, we'd been on the road a long time. All over the place. It was weird waking up in the same bed day after day. Anyway, that's where we lived.
Well, the stability must have been a tremendous relief.
Yes, it was.
I only wish that your parents had cared enough to have given you that stability from the very start.
Coffee?
Oh. Would you like some coffee?
Only if you do.
No, thank you. Lucky, I so appreciate our tour, but you must be anxious to leave.
Kind of.
It is a rare opportunity for both of us, don't you think? I mean, I really felt privileged to share your memories, your past.
Giving me cash?
Well, $500 should be sufficient, especially when you add it to the money that you have appropriated. And you might as well keep the jewelry, too, but try to get a fair appraisal.
So what's the money for?
I'm very proud of you. Now, you're a clever, most independent young man, and I think those qualities will serve you well.
When?
Now. You're on your own, Lucky. I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Find anything?
Oh, no, nothing.
What's next?
I'm not sure.
Where did you and Laura live the longest?
Where did we live the longest?
Besides Port Charles?
Hang on.
That's it.
What?
Not the longest, the happiest, the triple L.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Gotta be it.
Luke, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Meet us in Vancouver. At the airport.
I'll be there.
Okay, and then we'll hit the road from there.
Got it.
I can leave?
Or you can stay.
Well, what about Port Charles?
Oh, I seriously doubt that Port Charles will sink into the harbor.
But I thought we were going back.
What's to stop you from going? Although you might want to wait for your parents. I thought they might be here by now.
Just like that, I'm on my own.
Now it's all up to you.
Beautiful. There's Felicia.
Hello?
Hi.
How'd the trip go?
Oh, pretty good for me. I slept most of the way. What about you?
Shall we get in the car? We have a pretty long drive, don't we?
Yeah.
You sure we're in the right city and the right country this time?
Hi.
You're back.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
I got it, yeah. No problem.
This place is kind of a mess. My backup never showed.
Yeah, you guys must have had a big rush this morning for breakfast.
We do every day. This place is like a landmark around here. Do you want breakfast or lunch?
Is it too late for eggs?
With pancakes, bacon, and hash browns?
I could go for that, yeah.
Okay, you got it. You must like this place. You here for hours yesterday, now again today?
I'm waiting for some folks to show up. My parents, actually. I'm supposed to be meeting them here.
How'd you ever pick a place like this?
Well, like you said, it's a landmark.
Let me know if you need any ketchup or anything.
Oh, no, nothing.
Darn, this thing never closes.
Here, you gotta lift up on the key and then shove it hard.
How'd you know that?
I used to work here.
You did? When?
When I was little. My parents owned this place.
No kidding.
My dad bought that register secondhand. I'm amazed that it still works.
It's on its last legs. No wonder you and your parents are meeting here. What's your name?
Lucky Spencer. I'm one of the triple L's.
Katie. My dad owns the boat rental place outside of town.
Really?
Hmm?
We used to rent from him during salmon season.
I can't believe we never met.
Well, I was only here 9 months.
Where'd you go to school?
Hudson Elementary.
I went to Providence. Guess that explains why we never ran into each other.
I had a great time here, though. Camping out, watching the elk walk through town in spring.
They still do that right down the middle of Water Street.
Oh.
How come you moved away?
Well, my folks are kind of like that. We were always moving. We never really settled anywhere.
I'm glad you came back to visit.
Me too. It's funny how I got here. But it feels right.
Can I get you anything else?
A little more juice would be great.
You got it.
Here you go. Let me know if there's anything else you need, okay?
Thanks.
Hi.
Hi. You seem really on edge. Yeah, well, every time that door opens, I expect Lucky to be standing there. Not that he's just gonna show up here. I know he'll come home with Luke and Laura, or he'll call, or... yeah.
Have you got in touch with his parents?
I wonder if they're near him right now, when we're thinking about him.
Can you imagine the look on Lucky's face and how he's gonna feel when he sees them?
Well, how he's gonna feel about everything. I mean, he's been held prisoner for almost a year. That has to have changed him.
No matter what, Lucky will always be Lucky.
What if it doesn't fit anymore? You know, like the way we used to know what the other was thinking without even saying anything. What if that's not there?
Listen, Elizabeth. Lucky's gonna walk in that door. He's gonna look at you. You're gonna look at him. And you're gonna realize that he loves you just as much as you love him.
Right there. That's the old town we used to live in.
How long a drive is it?
It's about an hour. We'll go to the old house, see if anything's there, and if that doesn't help, then we'll go to the Triple L. How's Lulu?
She misses us.
Are we good to go?
Yeah, let's hit the rental car agency.
So, have you started planning what you and Lucky are gonna do together when he comes home?
I have trouble imagining our first meeting.
Oh, well, you don't have to go back to the art academy. I mean, you can stay in Port Charles. And Lucky will write songs about you and for you. Hey, can you imagine how much fun it's gonna be, the four of us hanging out together?
One and Lucky have to get to know each other first.
Well, we'll get to know each other. I mean, they'll be friends, right? It'd be terrible if they didn't like each other.
Of course they're gonna like each other. They have a lot in common.
Yeah, that is true. I mean, they have their music. Hey, what if Lucky works at L&B Records? I mean, you know, that way that they could kind of team up, Lucky and Juan. Lucky could write music and Juan could sing. Or maybe they could do it together. They could sing together, you know, Lucky and Juan.
Don't count on it.
Why?
Any plans you have for me to be a singer? At the rate I'm going, I won't have enough money to cut a demo until I'm 50.
Has the town changed much since you lived here?
It's about the same, except for the new mall.
It has a 7-theater complex, all first-run films.
Wow. Well, that sure beats driving all the way to Vancouver to see a movie, huh?
Yeah. I saw snow falling on cedars there. Some of it was filmed nearby. It was so beautiful. It's about a boy and a girl who grew up in this area, and they... maybe you've seen it.
No. Actually, I haven't seen a movie in a long time.
If you want to go... What's wrong?
There's someone out there, a man.
So?
He's gonna come in here looking for me. I needed someplace to hide. Is there anywhere I can hide?
Okay, under the counter. Does he have a tight beard and glasses?
Yes.
He's here. Sorry, mister, we're not serving lunch yet.
I just need some information. I'm looking for someone. A young man about your age. Seen him?
Sure. He was in here yesterday with an older woman.
Elegant looking? And you haven't seen him since?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Stay put, he's still outside. Okay, he's gone.
Are you sure?
He's getting in his car.
You handled that like a pro.
Why is he looking for you? Are you in some kind of trouble?
Trouble is what I'm trying to avoid.
Well,
I've got a lead on Lucky.
Oh my God. Where is he? Is he okay?
I don't know for sure, but I think he's in British Columbia. Miss Lansbury told me that's where Stefan went today.
Lucky used to live there. I mean, his family owned a diner.
I've got the name of the town it's in. If we leave now, we can be in British Columbia by tonight. What do you say?
Why is that guy after you?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you. I didn't steal from him or anything. I wouldn't get you mixed up in anything illegal.
Wow. Whatever it is, this has not been a dull day.
I just wish there was some way I could thank you.
You could take me to the movies.
I'd like that, but unfortunately, I'm not going to be here that long.
I'll take a rain check then, if you're ever in town again.
You're on.
You know, if you were in trouble, you could tell me. I'd help you, no questions asked.
You don't even know me.
Feels like I do. And I bet you'd help me if I needed it.
Yes, I would.
I hope you're gonna be okay.
Better than that. I'm done living in the past. The future is what it's about now.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just so fast. I mean, after all these months. Are you sure Lucky's in British Columbia?
If Stefan is there, I'm willing to bet on it.
Oh, God, I wonder if Luke and Laura know.
I've left messages for them everywhere.
I can't believe this.
And we can be on a plane in a couple of hours.
Wait. Let's just not get up and go. I mean, you're not even sure Lucky's really there, so...
Yeah, you're right. Maybe it would be better if we thought it through first, especially if my grandmother's still holding Lucky when Stefan gets there.
There could be trouble. That's what you were gonna say, wasn't it?
No, not for Lucky. Elena's protected him.
Yeah, until she knew that Luke was after them. I mean, what if all this time Lucky's been alive, and now that everybody's closing in?
Hey, no, Lucky's alive. And one way or the other, we are going to see him. Soon.
Okay, if we don't hear anything by tomorrow, let's just go, because I can't take another day not knowing something.
All right, it's a deal.
Okay, Mel. What's different?
The name's the same. Luke. He's got to be here. He's just got to be here.
I'll wait out here and watch for Helena.
You ready? Cowboy?
Planning, patiently biding my time, all leading up to this moment. Oh, kill me if you like. I'll die content.
Lucky.
boy.
No! No!
What the hell?
What's the matter? What happened to you? Please, tell us. No, 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 don't, please!
Let's get him! This is my wife and a friend of ours. And, well, my wife and I used to run this joint about 100 years ago. The young man who was just here and bolted out, he's our son. I'm sorry about all that commotion.
It's okay. What can I get you?
His name's Lucky. I think you knew that, didn't you?
Look, I just work here. Do you want to place an order or what?
Bottled water, please. Did he say where he was headed?
How many bottles?
3. Was he traveling alone?
How long was he here?
Look, I'm afraid I can't help.
You can't, or you won't.
I'm not involved in this.
We are Lucky's parents. We're looking for him because he needs our help. He hasn't seen us in a very, very long time, and it's a complicated situation, but he just may have been shocked.
He wasn't shocked.
How do you know?
Like he said he knew you were coming.
He said that?
Look, if you're who you say you are, he expected you. He said he was waiting for his parents. You know, he's was the first.
Was anybody with him?
An older woman, blonde, very elegantly dressed.
Yeah, that sounds like her.
Did he seem spooked by this woman?
Not by her, but by the guy.
Medium height, beard, glasses.
That's Stefan Cassadine. If he comes back here, please don't tell him that we were here.
Were the blonde and the beard together?
He came in after she did. He had pictures of Lucky and asked me a lot of questions.
So Lucky wasn't here when he arrived?
He was, but he hid under the counter.
That's our kid. That's our kid. Did he give you any indication where he was headed?
Just that he planned to keep moving.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Well, do you want to take the bus terminal?
Okay.
Felicia, can you check the airport? I'll take the train station.
Yes.
Maybe he's still partial to boxcars.
Got it. You didn't find your son?
No, I didn't, not yet, but we will. You know, maybe he's with my husband right now. Who knows? Maybe he'll be coming through that door any minute.
Would you like some coffee?
I would. Thank you. And thank you for everything, too.
I didn't help much.
Oh, you did. You did more than you know. We thought that Lucky was dead. Did you know that? I mean, for almost a year. Maybe Lucky didn't know that. Maybe that's why he's so angry.
Well, for what it's worth, Lucky seemed fine.
Thank you. He's gonna come back here. I know it. He is very, very drawn to this place. You see that second booth right over there? He called that home base. We were really happy here. We were a happy family. I know that's kind of hard to believe.
But when he said he was waiting for you, it sounded like a good thing.
Yeah. I wanted to give you my numbers. Here, this is my business card, okay? This is home, work, and my cell phone, please. If you see my son, please call me Collect and tell him that we love him, please.
I'll hold on to the card, but I honestly don't think he's coming back. Lucky was pretty clear about moving on.
But you said he was waiting for us.
Good luck. Tonight you're mine completely. You gave your love so sweetly. Tonight the light
in your life. But will you love me tomorrow? Is this a lasting treasure, or just a moment pleasure? And I believe magical.
Excuse me, sir. You wouldn't happen to have room for an extra passenger, would you?
I stick to my route. No detours.
That's fine.
Where you heading?
East.
Just to let you know, this isn't a soup kitchen. You get hungry, you buy your own meals.
Yes, sir.
You all set?
Yeah, let's roll.
I won't ask again. Will you still love me? Will you still love me? Will you still love me tomorrow?
Stay tuned for scenes from the
You found him?
No, we didn't.
I checked every terminal at the airport.
Yeah, I covered the train station.
The boxcars?
And I looked at every one.
Well, I showed his picture around at the bus station. Nobody seemed to recognize him, so what do we do now?
Will you still love me tomorrow?
General Hospital on foot. He couldn't have gotten very far. Maybe he's hiding. The only thing we can do is split up again and keep looking for him.
I can't do that. It's time for me to go home now.
Okay.
I've been leaving messages on the phone at home, and Mac's not returning my calls, or... It's time to go. I'll take the last flight out tonight.
Yeah, okay, that's no problem.
If you think you need me, I'll stay.
Oh, no, look, you go home. Go on home.
Sorry, I really wanted to do this for
Hey,
you.
Felicia,
I wanted to
listen.
help you bring your son back.
Stop it. You went way beyond the call. I couldn't have asked for a better friend.
Me too. All right, well, find Lucky. I'll go home to my family. Good luck.
You too.
Bye.
Thank you.
That waitress told us that Lucky was waiting for us, right? So why wait for us and then hit you and run away?
I don't know. None of it makes any sense to me.
Yeah, but I keep telling myself that he left a trail, right? I mean, there was the shirt you found, there were the map of Port Charles, the initials on the rock. You don't leave clues unless you want somebody to follow you, right? So the only thing that makes sense to me is that maybe somebody else was here or watching this place who works for Stefan and Helena, and Lucky knew that.
That could be it.
Yeah, he was doing it to protect us. Maybe we were walking into some kind of a trap.
That absolutely could be it. Okay, but all we know for sure is that Helena was here with him, and this time she wasn't. So that's got to mean that either he escaped or she turned him loose.
Why would she do that?
I don't know. These are the people that thought freezing the world was a good idea. Who knows why they do what they do. I think we have to assume that he escaped. And we just gotta find him before she does.
He'd probably go to Elizabeth. I think he'd go straight to Elizabeth.
Yeah.
If Lucky is on his own, he'll go straight to Port Charles.
I think we're gonna have to split up again. I'll stay here, you go back to Port Charles.
No, Luke.
Darling, listen, if you're right and he went home, one of us should be there. And if he did go home, Lulu needs you. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, we should do it now.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll call you. If we both come up empty, then we'll decide what to do from there.
All right, thanks.
Tell Cupcake I love her.
Oh, I will. Please be careful, Luke.
You be careful.
See you.
We'll find him.
I am not kidding you.
Hi. What are you doing, a double shift today?
No, I forgot my paycheck. Did you find your son?
No, not yet. Did you think of anything he might have said, you know, a destination, a route, anything at all?
He didn't mention any place specific. He just said that his family moved around a lot, and that he could take care of himself, and that he couldn't stay and see a movie because he had to keep moving.
Wait a minute, he's hitchhiking. Of course. It's been a long time since I lived in this town. Isn't there a truck stop down here?
Yeah, right near the interstate.
Great. Oh, you've been so helpful. Listen, would you give this to Dottie for my sandwich and her help? And please accept this and my eternal gratitude. Thank you very much. And I'll take this. Bye-bye.
Hey, any word on Luke and Laura yet?
No.
Do you really think Lucky's in British Columbia?
I don't know what to think right now.
They're gonna find him.
What if they already tried to rescue him and...
No, Elizabeth, you can't think that.
Okay, so what if the servants are lying to Nicholas? It's just some really weird cast iron thing.
Are you and Nicholas gonna go looking for him?
Well, the plan was that if we don't hear from Luke and Laura by today, then...
It's still early.
Let's change the subject, okay?
Okay. I need 2 toasted bagels with butter on it, and then I need 1 coffee with lots of milk and a hot chocolate to go.
Okay.
Elizabeth, you're gonna see him again. I know it.
Me too. In my heart.
Do you have a room for rent?
Maybe.
I saw the sign.
You got references?
I can pay the deposit and the first month's rent, but after that, it pretty much cleans me out.
How'd you get here?
Hitchhike. Pete Cross.
Hitchhike from where?
Canada.
So is anybody gonna come around looking for you?
Not the cops.
Want to see the room?
Sure.
It isn't much.
I don't need much.
Thinking, what if you and Nicholas get in a fight, you know, while you're going to look for Lucky, like, way out in the middle of nowhere?
We won't.
Yeah, but you and Nicholas haven't really been getting along, you know, ever since that whole thing with Jason.
Nicholas and I are friends, and we both love Lucky, and that's all that matters.
So where are you going to look first? That diner?
We don't really know. We haven't made a plan yet.
Maybe you won't have to. And maybe Luke and Laura will come home and Lucky will just walk in with them.
So what's up at home?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to help.
I know. But I know you have a lot to deal with, too, now, so...
Yeah.
If it weren't for Juan, I don't know what I'd do. I'm just, mostly focusing on finding him a backer right now. It helps.
You'll find someone.
And you're gonna find Lucky.
Thanks.
Things like this, they always work out somehow.
I hope so.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta go. See you later. I'll call you.
Thanks for the food.
Okay.
The room works for me.
Well, we need to know who we're renting to.
I'm from Port Charles.
Well, that's just the next town over.
What, didn't you say you hitchhiked from Canada?
It's kind of complicated.
Family troubles?
You could say that.
Well, you don't seem like a runaway.
Well, I've been on my own for a long time. My brother and little sister live over in Port Charles. I want to stay close to them until I figure out what to do next.
Are your parents around?
I can't promise they're not going to show up, just so you know. But if they do, I'll deal with them. You won't have to.
But you can cover the deposit in the first month's rent.
Yes.
And what happens when your cash runs out?
I have some ideas on that.
For years. Oh, I knew I liked this kid.
Thank you. I'm not the mechanical genius like the guy I was working for, but I learned a lot. And if you'd like to get those bikes out front running, I may be able to help you with that.
Not a bad politician either.
I used to work in a diner if you need help in the kitchen. I'm pretty good with computers, too.
You're hired. Our laptop crashed last night.
Yeah, the second we filed our tax return.
Well, what can you expect from the government?
I may be able to get you back online.
You're going to do all this in return for rent?
Can you deal with that?
Well, we were going to hire somebody.
This would be cheaper.
Well, call it a deal.
Thanks. I'll look at that laptop.
That'd be great.
But first, I'm gonna go check out some old territory.
One of these
Thank you.
Do you really believe Stefan?
I don't know what to believe, you know? He's acting so weird.
How could Helena just let Lucky go?
Well, I'm not sure that's even what happened.
What if he doesn't have any money? What if he's lost?
Hey, Lucky's good at this. You told me that yourself.
But what if he's hurt?
Helena wouldn't hurt him.
Oh, we don't know what Helena could do. If Lucky's out there, why isn't he called? Why doesn't he come to see us?
I'm going after him.
Me too.
We will find him.
Even if Luke and Laura couldn't?
You were closer to Lucky than anyone that last year. You know how he thinks. You'll know exactly where to look.
Wouldn't that be something if we really found him?
It could happen.
I hope so.
You know what? I'll make all the arrangements and we can try to leave tonight.
And I've got to clear it with Chloe and Bobby.
We can do this.
I know.
All right, I'll see you.
Okay. Is there something I can do? Okay.
Honey, I'm sorry. I can't tell you what's going on right now.
Bobby, don't worry about it. It's okay. Listen, I know this is really bad timing.
What do you need?
Nicholas and I are going to go search for Lucky. When? Tonight, if possible, and we might be gone a while.
Where are you going?
Lucky might be in British Columbia. Nicholas thinks that Helena might have just let him go.
So what, he's just out there wandering around somewhere?
Maybe. I don't know, we're gonna start at the diner.
Triple L.
Yeah. And then I have no idea.
Honey, if Luke and Laura can't find him.
Maybe I can.
How?
Just trust my heart. I know it sounds crazy, but...
You know what? Elizabeth, it's not crazy. If you think you can find Lucky, even if there's the slightest chance, then you go after him. Follow your heart. Believe in your heart.
I will.
Just promise me you'll tell Audrey.
Okay.
And you'll be careful.
I will. And you too. With whatever's going on.
Hi.
Anna.
What's wrong? It's my father, isn't it?
Here's some coffee. Of course. And thank you. There's something you're not telling me.
Hi. Well, how is my very favorite niece in the whole wide world?
I look ugly, niece.
Yeah, you got that right. So have you heard anything from Luke and Laura?
Not yet.
Oh, I'm so anxious to hear.
I know. I'll call you as soon as there's any news.
Thanks. It's good to see you, honey. You have a good day, okay? I gotta go.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye.
Well,
Oh, hey, baby girl, give me a hug. Oh, you look so beautiful. Is that a new hair ribbon?
Yes.
It is. Well, it is absolutely a beautiful color.
I picked it up by myself.
You did? Well, you have great taste. How's everything?
I haven't heard a word. You?
Nothing. Lulu, let's get that jacket off of you, okay? So, Lulu, what do you feel like? Maybe some ice cream? Nah, it's too cold for that. How about some cookies? Cookies and hot chocolate. Does that sound good? If you happen to find an extra little baggie in here, it probably means that a few of those oatmeal cookies someone likes so very much happened to jump in.
Oh, Lulu, did you hear that? I think a kitchen elf is looking out for you.
Oh, my baby girl, I missed you.
I missed you so much. Do you know why Mama was gone so long? Well, you know, Daddy was looking for that something very, very special, and Mommy went to look too. Well, we found it. But we weren't able to bring it home just yet. And I just missed my little girl so much, I had to come home and see you. But Daddy's still out there looking, and he's going to bring that something special home very soon.
I love you, Mommy.
Oh, I love you, baby. I missed you. Oh.
Out of town?
Why don't you and I go home and get dinner set up so it'll be all ready when Mama gets there? Could you get your coat for me? Good girl. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what I would ever do without you. How are you? You know, I don't know how to answer that. My son died. That's all I can think about. That's a wise choice. How did he seem? physically fine.
And otherwise?
I don't know. Laura,
This is good. No matter what else. Okay, my little love. We're out of here.
bye-bye, baby.
Bye. So wait, did I misunderstand something? I mean, you found Lucky, but you couldn't bring him home?
And he hasn't contacted you then?
No.
No. I was hoping maybe he had.
What's going on?
Come sit with me. I'm so tired. I'll tell you everything I know. You heard right.
So you found Lucky. You found him. Where is he? Where?
Did he ever tell you that we owned a diner in British Columbia?
Yeah, the Triple L, right?
Right, exactly. It was amazing. We walked in and he was sitting there at the counter.
Oh, God.
I know. And I went over to him to give him a hug, and I don't know, it was very strange. He was unresponsive. Almost like he didn't even know me. And then Luke went to reach for him, and he punched him.
What? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, Lucky stopped being mad at you and Luke.
I don't know. I don't get it. But then, unfortunately, he darted past us, and we lost him.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Sorry. I know you have your own feelings to deal with.
Stop. Don't apologize, please. It's overwhelming. It's more than any heart can handle.
I'm sure Luke must be really upset too, huh?
We're very hopeful. Luke is still out there looking. It was just time for somebody to come home and check in with Lulu, even if it is only for a couple of days. I mean, imagine, if it's confusing and upsetting for us, what's it going to be like for her?
Are you going to tell her?
No, not yet. I'm waiting to hear from Luke about what he's found or not found, and then, we'll come up with a plan from there.
Well, Nicholas and I just decided that we were going to go search for Lucky, and now we definitely are.
I saw on the news that Helena has been taken into custody, but her reach is very long. You would have to be very careful.
We will be. And now that there's no doubt that Lucky's alive, I just can't sit around and do nothing. I have to do something to help bring him home.
I know. I understand. I get it.
And since nobody knows the plans that Lucky and I made better than me, what if there's something that somebody else misses that I get and will lead us to wherever you went?
Yes, that's true. I also can't imagine him ever being angry with you. You might be able to figure out what's going on here, and then you can tell us. Is there anything that you need from me?
Not that I can think of now, but I'm sure I'll be calling you.
You call me. You call me any time of the day or night, okay? And please, be very, very careful. But you have Nicholas with you.
I have Nicholas. We'll be fine. Please don't worry. I know you have a lot on your mind. We'll be fine.
Thank you. I love you.
I love you.
Oh, you stay safe, okay, honey?
I will.
Everything's going to be great.
I'll call you later.
Okay.
Thank God you're home.
Thanks for being